Look, hey, I'm not grabbing his balls. You grab it. Go ahead. You just go ahead. They gonna stay right there. You can have them yourself. If you want them, you grab them yourself.
Ernie, Chuck's grabbing my balls.
Hey,
give me my balls.
Hey, kid and Shaq, thanks for the balls.
Is this like 10th grade or am I shooting too high? Lower?
Hey, thanks, Ken.
7? 6th grade. Okay. 5th grade.
Hey,
listen. Shaq and a fool.
Hey, they oh my gosh.
Got a lot of balls to talk.
I've been just J.A. That can't be his name.
Players of the
Somebody
month.
name their kid J.A. and stop.
Players of the month.
It's some Shaq. It's got to be some more stuff going on.
Greek freak.
Yeah, it's got to be some more letters. You just can't stop at J.A.
That's not true. Ja Rule.
Oh, man. Maybe he was named after Ja Rule.
Yeah. Makes me want to go to the Fire Festival. All right, so. Give me the update. Give me the update on the All-Star balloting, would you please? In the Western Conference, by the way, LeBron James has taken over the top spot overall, going from 3rd to 1st.
Ooh, this is I'm not mad at this list.
But here's the deal. That's in order of votes, but in the front court, it's LeBron and Anthony Davis and Kawhi Leonard with Paul George 4th. Doncic and Harden are in the backcourt, 1 and 2 with Lillard 3rd.
Well,
Alex Caruso, look at him. He's 6th among.
Ernie, your son looks good out there. Listen, this is set in stone right here, Ernie.
Yeah,
I like
think
this.
so.
That's
Too.
gonna
And
be
it should be.
And it should be correct.
Yeah. I don't know if you'll say the same thing about the East.
Why not?
Well, because let's look at it. Giannis, Embiid, and Siakam in the front court. Trae Young, Kyrie Irving would be the backcourt right now because Jimmy Butler is 4th in the front court.
Well, see, listen.
And
You gotta change the rules.
You got to change the rules.
Well, this is the fans who they want to see.
Yeah, I know that.
It's the
but
second
see,
returns. It's not.
Look at. See, we just can't be letting everybody vote.
well, there's going to be it's the fans, it's the fans, it's the players, it's the media.
Last time we let all these people have an opinion, we had a catastrophe on our hands.
Oh, what are you trying to say?
White House.
What are you trying?
White House.
No.
Can't let everybody vote.
We can't let everybody have an opinion.
Yeah. Now, is Trae Young an All-Star?
He's playing All-Star-like for sure. There's no doubt about it. He's playing All-Star-like.
Well, ho.
If he's not voted in as a starter,
It's close. According to
if
Shaq's rules, he has to get in.
No.
Because you said it's not about the team. It's about the individual.
they have
Shaq,
the worst record in the
you
league.
go again, Shaq.
Stop. And you just said it. He's playing All-Star-like, so you're correct. Okay, you're
Right.
right. You're right. You're right.
I would say.
The team had that. Nah, it ain't got nothing to do with nothing.
Winning matters.
No, winning does matter.
Winning does matter.
Winning
That's
matters,
matter.
but I would say
I'm told
that it's extraordinary numbers that he's putting up.
Melo in 2015, 10-win Knicks, and he was an All-Star starter. So Trae Young with the 8-30 Hawks
All-Star
right
singular.
now.
Don't forget it.
Yeah, I just say
Star.
this. I'm not saying that
By many
his team
points,
is
rebounds.
The
charisma.
only reason he gets my consideration is the numbers are astronomical.
Thank you.
They're even though he's on the worst team in the NBA.
I thought the Hawks would be better.
But the John Collins suspension,
that hurt.
That hurt.
That
hurt.
No, but I
They
thought,
were actually playing decent.
No,
They were close to
because-
500
because
before he
you know
did that. They were
DeAndre,
5-5.
the guy I thought was going to be in the conversation of Rookie of the Year, DeAndre Hunter, has not did what I thought he was going to do. Cam Reddish has not did what he was supposed to do. Like when you get 2 lottery picks, you should not have the worst record in the NBA. Listen, you know I like John Collins, but when this season started, the Hawks had 2 of the top 10 draft picks. I'm saying, man.
Yeah, but just because you're a lottery pick don't mean you're going to come in the first year and do work.
Yeah, but you should not have the worst record in the NBA.
So the fans have Trae Young and Kyrie Irving as the starting backcourt right now.
Well, they
Kyrie
can't
Irving
do
has
that.
played 11 games.
Listen, Kyrie can't make the All-Star team
Why?
because he hadn't played.
Played 11 games.
I'm just asking. I don't want no problems.
He don't want no trouble, man. He hadn't played.
Yeah, I think that Trae Young is kind of like when we were voting with Russell Westbrook with the MVP. It's like All right, usually the top 2 or 3 guys were the top 2 or 3 teams, but the numbers that he's putting these triple doubles up for the year, the whole year.
Well,
even though they're the 6, 7
Most
seed,
valuable player.
we have to
Most
think
valuable
about
team.
that.
Let me say this. If the fans really were paying attention to the game, Jimmy Butler should be leading as the
I agree with that.
From the guard position.
Over Trey?
Yes.
Yes, over the Miami Heat. Yeah,
Yes.
But Jimmy Butler's a front court guy.
Thank you.
Oh, he is?
Yeah, see?
So you got Giannis, Embiid, and
ain't paying
Siakam. And
attention as
Siakam's
usual.
been out for a while, too.
Siakam did.
Well, let me just say this.
He deserve it early.
Other than Giannis.
Trey deserves to be there.
No. Let me just say this. In the Eastern Conference, other than Giannis, Jimmy Butler should be an all-star. Jimmy Butler. No. This is just my opinion.
Even with the amount of games.
No, I'm saying just in just my opinion, Giannis and Jimmy Butler been the 2 best players in the Eastern Conference. And I'm going to tell you something.
Tell me something.
If my boy Bam Adebayo...
Oh, Bam is going to make it.
Okay, thank you.
I said
Bam...
People are going to make the All-Star.
Bam should make the All-Star.
He deserves
Bam
it. Yes,
is
he
an
but he's not going to make it.
No, Bam's going to make it. That record, and he's averaging a double-double, 18 points.
I understand that, but the people don't know who he is yet.
Bam will make it. No, the coaches.
This will be a way to let them know who he is.
Bam.
Y'all better start voting. Y'all better start voting for Bam Adebayo.
Yeah. he is an all-star.
Shaq and the Fool coming your way next here on Inside. In his return to Oklahoma City, Russell Westbrook has been electric, has 18 points in the first half to lead everybody. But the Rockets, for just the 3rd time this season, held under 50 in the first half. Trail at 60-48 as we welcome you to the American Express Halftime Report. Ernie Johnson, Kenny, Shaq, and Charles. Charles tried to tell you, Oklahoma City Thunder.
Gonna win this thing.
They're they have been impressive.
Oh, they're gonna win this game tonight.
They have been impressive, 21-16, and we've talked about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander and the experience and leadership of Chris Paul, Dennis Schroeder off the bench. How about Gallinari in the first half?
Well, they got a bunch of pieces. Everybody know about Steven Adams. They know about Chris Paul. But this dude has been a good player in this league for a long time. The only question about Gallinari, can he stay healthy? But listen, this is the perfect situation for Chris Paul. You got a bunch of young guys and a couple of veteran guys. And you saw his interviews, like, we just go play and we just go have fun. And, Schroeder, to me, is the best guard, not named Lou Williams, coming off the bench in the NBA. He's a perfect backup point guard. Sam Presti doesn't get enough credit. To lose Kevin Durant, to lose Paul George, to lose Russell Westbrook, and make your team relevant.
Serge
Ibaka. But I'm just talking about
James Harden?
But I'm just saying, I think Sam Presti is probably the most underrated GM in this league.
American Express teammates, guys who aren't exactly teammates, but guys we want to spotlight. And certainly, Kenny, you were saying before the game, look, certainly there's everything about Russell Westbrook in this game, but there's also Chris Paul of OKC after spending 2 years with James Harden and the Houston Rockets, and you see their numbers in the first half. What you got for picks?
It's interesting to watch. These 2 guys. I'm actually going to walk to the board. Because I know I'm actually going to walk to the board. I'm not going to run. But it's interesting because one of them, you talk about when they traded places, so to speak. They did the Eddie Murphy and traded places. But what he does here is Russell Westbrook, as we watch, he's able to get to areas of the floor because of his athleticism. Now, freeze it here. Now, any other point guard in the NBA, this is a kick because I can't go any further. This is Steven Adams. Got to be, Charles, is he one of the strongest guys in the NBA?
Yes.
Okay, now you got great defense here. You got 5 guys here. But Russell Westbrook is still able, freeze it here, to get into the paint against everyone else and find the shooter in the corner instead, because the corner, they say, is the analytical best shot, but it just allows everyone to get opportunities that they didn't get before and get fouled. Chris Paul, on the other hand, if you freeze it here, he's a set guy. This is why this is a better situation for him. Because if he says, I'm going to control the game and run your sets. So here, we run in our play, we get the double screen, and we're going to get the lob inside and swings it around. But then, if we don't like it, I can calm it down again, freeze it again. I'm not in a rush. I'm going to get us into our set and let everybody get space. We don't have to play with the pace that the Rockets play at. And I can get these young guys and the old guys into interaction because now he's better at it than anyone else. One's better at one thing, one's better at the other. And you know what? I heard it today, and I'm going to give him some credit for it because I thought about it after he said it. Kendrick Perkins, he was on TV today talking about how one guy is a great guy setting the play table, and one guy is better at getting into the open floor, and it's a better situation for both of them.
And Kevin Love the other day talking about OKC and talking about the way Chris Paul runs that pick and roll and such a headache.
Who said that?
Kevin Love.
Oh, he's such a slug.
It's criminal. It's criminal what they're doing.
It's criminal.
Oh, I know. I knew.
You know, I was
Thug or slug? What's a thug or slug?
Slug. Hey, Shaq, you know, me and Kenny in the back and listen to music. We listen to Bone Slugs and Harmony.
I somehow knew that when I brought up what'd you see from
Slug Life?
in the first
Slug Life?
Slug Life.
Well, listen, me and Chuck know this personally. When you come back home, you want to let him know, hey, you made a mistake. So we knew he was going to come out aggressive, but he's just taking advantage of these little guys. He's just going to the
He's just bullying these little guys.
Bullying him, like,
Get out of here, little fella.
Get out the way.